Welcome back, my friends, to another Bly game. Today we're going to be watching Bly against uThermal. We have a little bit of a surprise, as the first drone is going down straight into the natural, and Bly decides to go for a hatchery at home. This is different than about 85% of his other games. uThermal playing something a bit odd as well, actually opening up with a gas first. What could that possibly mean? I don't know. I actually have no clue what this is going to indicate here. It could mean he wants very fast Hellions, factory before CC, for example. Could also mean that he wants to play Reaper with very fast Hellions. Rather than going Reaper Marine like he usually do. Probably going to be going into a 2-gas follow-up, maybe into Battlecruiser, perhaps into mech. There's a lot of options here. If you have an SCV scout, now I can't blame the guy. Usually when you play gas first, you don't want an SCV scout, but then again, you're playing against Bly, so you do want an SCV scouts. You kind of weigh both of these options. It's scouting, but losing a little bit of money, or not scouting against someone named Bly on Fire. Very often, people tend to end up scouting against Bly on Fire. I can guarantee you that. And yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I can also guarantee you that. Check, hatchery is there. That's actually a 6 fray. I didn't know that was a thing. That is so perfect against Bly as well. Just you can put a check mark, just making sure that the hatchery is there. I wonder if he's gonna come in again to make sure there's a third base as well. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, first. Okay, it's gonna be a very rapid factory from a reactor. So reactor first into factory. Gonna be what, 6? You can't get 6 Marines, or do you play 4 Marines? Yeah, it's gonna be 6 Marine into cars. We'll see what the uThermal ends up doing. Okay, links pop in, links pop in. SV is not gonna die. Well, should continue working though. Look at these two bad boys. Is he actually? The Madman is gonna try to run in. The Madman is gonna try to run in, and he gets in. If Bly wants to get in, he gets in. He sees absolutely everything. He's gonna get a worker here as well. A thing of beauty, my friends. A thing of beauty. Everything has been exposed right now. And Bly decides to respond with a straight lair opener. From 2 bases. No speed. Roach Warren. Okay. Okay, I dig it, maybe? I don't know what I feel about this, actually. It's gonna be 3 gas. Now, I know Bly a little bit. This almost feels like a fake Roach Warren, where he's gonna play 2-base Mura. But then we should have seen this 4th gas already. Maybe Bly wants his opponent to believe that it's a fake Roach Warren, and then still uses the Roach Warren. At this point, Bly is so deep into his own mind games that not mind gaming by itself is also a mind game. So putting the Roach Warren up here is a mind game. Already, just, it could mean anything. Scouting against Bly has become completely meaningless, because he always tricks you. You scout the Roach Warren, there's a Spire in the back. You scout the Spire in the back, there's a Hydra Den over here. There's a Hydra Den over here, but you scout, boom, Spire over here. After he cancelled the Spire in the main. After he cancelled the Hydra Den, which he then rebuilt at the 3rd base. And then had a hatchery in the left bottom corner. Like, there's so many things that Bly does that make absolutely no sense. That when he is doing something that makes sense, you're not sure if you can really trust your own senses. Oh my god, NYDUS just goes down immediately. How would this even work? Does he just want his opponent to sleep? Yeah, the SCV's held it. Okay, next NYDUS. Bottom left this time. I'm not sure if uThermal's gonna be in time for this. What's the timing on this? 4 seconds left. There's queens there. It's a possibility that this will work. Oh, queen pops. Transfuse. No, he misses transfuses. He misses his transfuses. But it doesn't matter. He got 1 transfuse in. These cars are dealing a lot of damage, but the cars are also dying. 9 workers have gone down on the side of uThermal. On the side of Bly. 6 workers have gone down on the side of uThermal. This NYDUS is gonna fall. 1 more transfuse though, and a lot of roaches are popping out. Every single time that uThermal decides to focus on that NYDUS, uThermal also loses a bunch of these Marines. So you could say, well, it's good to kill the NYDUS because not more units can show up, but it's also good to kill the units because then more units aren't there anymore. NYDUS will go down before it gets to pop out anything else. Tank is gonna move forward here as well. Marines stutter stepping forward. So you have 17 workers down on the side of uThermal. If this NYDUS goes up, there's a lot of roaches in here. He's gonna pop all of these bad boys out. How many roaches was there still? 8, 9? Oh my god, that tank is going to fall. I think uThermal's gonna roll, but I think uThermal's dead. I think, okay, second tank is available, will be in the back. 24 workers have gone down on the side of uThermal. 8 more roaches are on the way here for Bly. Bly is just sitting in the back a little bit right now. He is on 3 gas still. Is he He's mining. So many workers from gas. NYDUS going down in the natural as well at this moment. Tank is being brought down there. Will be turned into a siege tank. Bzzz. As the roaches start popping out, needs to be careful. Is there stim? There is stim. Roaches pop back into the NYDUS. Oh, he's looking for a tank kill. He's not gonna get the tank kill though. Might be able to force a lift off on this CC. Would be big already. Perhaps a couple of creep tumors. Yes, of course. Why am I doubting Bly? He knows. So the check mark was there for the hatchery, but there's no check mark for the NYDUS. uThermal not quite ready for that. Second tank shows up right now. Technically the third tank. You of course already lost the tank. These bad boys are gonna end up moving down. Is this in range? Yeah, I think it is. Oof. Gets a couple of shots in. Can that CC still land? No, it can't. Gets blocked. Roaches in the back. NYDUS gets taken out. These roaches are gonna fall for free. 33 workers, however, against 20. Oh. No way, right? No way. No? Oh, yes, wait. He's gonna get the tank. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna get the tank. Kills a couple more workers as well. Can get 2 more workers if he pays attention, but he wasn't paying attention. Just needs to run back right now. Needs to actually run back with the queens as well. Needs to go. Ooh. Creep tumor gets taken out. Income in favor of uThermal currently, but that's mainly because of the mules. This is a really stupid game. I mean, tunneling claws and burrow, of course. NYDUS in the naturals. Just popped out with a roach and then with a roach and a queen to deal like 1 shot of damage and go back in. Like truly having nothing better to do at this moment. Says, I can have a little bit of fun. No third base going down yet. He's gonna send over his drone right now. He is so funny. His playstyle is actually something else. 23 workers against 35. 9 more workers on the way for Bly. 3rd CC on the way for uThermal. uThermal with an army supply lead. Does he have combat shield yet? No combat shield. Okay. Means uThermal is looking at... what is he looking at? He's looking at 60 Marines with stim. It's gonna be a cancel here on the 3rd base. This is... Every single time I watch a Bly game, I think this is the dumbest game. And I watch another Bly game and I think, no, this is the dumbest game. And it's so brilliant. And it's so funny. And I'm having such a good time watching them. Oh, uThermal's on... Oh my god. This wasn't spotted. Only Bly knows about this location. He's like, well, actually, if the far left patches aren't mining and there's no refinery, this is the perfect NYDUS location. He's like Mr. NYDUS himself. Like gives lectures about where to put NYDUSes after you kill certain buildings or deny certain mining patches. He's gonna need to pop back though with a bunch of his units. Denied a fair amount of mining. There's not that many Marines here. If he... Yeah, I was gonna say, if he managed to pop out... Oh, that's a couple of roads that you're gonna lose with. You need to get a second scan now. Burrows are forcing out scans. There's another scan available, but there's a turret on the way in the natural, so these roaches aren't going to be able to do what they want to do. Pop. Alright, this bad boy's also gonna die. Another scan goes down, and boom. Pop goes the weasel. No pop out, no pop out, no pop out. Oh my god, this is... I wonder, is it worth it to trade a roach for a scan? I think so, right? Probably. I'd be happy with that. Trade like a zealot for a scan. I mean, usually a DT for a scan isn't great, actually. I feel like a roach for a scan is okay. It's not that gas intensive, the roach. Why does he keep building NYDUSes? Why isn't he just getting units at home, make sure that he can defend his bases? He was so far ahead, but now he actually feels like he's a little bit behind. This game is absolutely insane, by the way. It makes no sense. But +1 Marines will be able to take out this base. Luckily, Bly already had a backup 3rd base. That's the type of brilliance that you only get if you play this scenario 35,000 times. I actually wonder how many NYDUS all-ins Bly has done in his life. I wonder if he has the data on this. I bet he's done more than 4,000 NYDUS games. Like 2-base NYDUS all-ins. It wouldn't surprise me. Personally, I've seen him do hundreds already. And proxy edge, how many proxy edges do you think he's done? I have no clue. Infestation pit going down, we'll be going into infestors. Gonna lose this base to this drop, by the way. uThermal's absolutely outplaying him, but I mean that's on blind. Yeah, this base is just dead. Pop. Steamed combat shield marines doing one hell of a job. uThermal will decide to go into the main base, and these three, I'm not quite sure where they're gonna be going. A little bit of a supply block here for uThermal. 1-1 upgrades for Bly. His tunneling claws haven't done much of anything. I think they forced out like 2-3 scans, but that ain't it. I think this queen is gonna die. There's some transfuse available, and Bly is in time with the response. NYDUS in front. Once again, Bly is looking for more NYDUSes. Don't think he's quite gonna get them, honestly. Yeah, uThermal's very aware of what's happening here. This turns into an all-seeing overseer, but gets taken out. There's an overlord over here as well. I'm not liking Bly's position, to be quite honest with you all. I am not liking his position. He is getting a couple of infestors. He is getting upgrades, which all of that is going to be very nice, but and he just doesn't have the bases. He really should have expanded faster, I feel like, and not. He built like 7 NYDUSes that did nothing. 12 NYDUSes. 12 NYDUSes in the first like 8 minutes or so. That's too many. It is too many. It's too expensive if you don't really do anything with NYDUS like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. The first 3 NYDUSes probably were worth it, but after that, meh, I don't think so. Armory is coming down here for uThermal, who is pulling way ahead in supply right now. And is looking forward to deny another base. Or well, the same base for another time, basically. What is this? I don't even know what they're doing. I don't even think Bly know what they were doing there. Hey, his roads are gonna get absolutely massacred here. Oh my god, that's a huge fungal. That's another huge fungal. Bly making it work here. Man. Holy crap, what a fight by Bly. Has a lot of money in the bank as well. Might actually have some future in this game. 10 workers, hive, roaches. No 2-2 upgrades yet, but he has... Okay, there we go. Melee and Carapace will be going into Banelix from here on out. NYDUS gets taken out. There's so many tanks in this army. There's actually so many tanks in this army. That's a real issue. I mean, this is... It's not even good. You can just unsiege the tank and you'll be fine, right? The tank by itself has enough DPS, basically. Yeah. He got his own burrowed roach. With a bile. Fourth base is gonna be evacuated here for Bly. So he goes back to 3 bases. Double Liberator Harass heading towards that 3rd base, by the way. Now comes a NYDUS in the natural of uThermal, but I don't see it happen. Well, perhaps I'm wrong. So both of these bad boys are gonna get taken out by biles. You actually see this NYDUS finishing up. Not quite being used though. At the same time as that NYDUS popped out, Bly tried to take a fight in front of his base. That didn't work out. There's no 4th base yet here for uThermal. That's a very nice tank count at this point. How many Ravagers is there? There's 10 Ravagers. Okay. Liberator's gonna get queued up into the main base. Is that in range? No, barely. Some of them were in range, but not all of them. I don't think he can chase this. He's gonna try to chase, but... Yeah, he can just pick up here. That's exactly what he's doing. Just picking up. There's no catch here. No catch here whatsoever. There is 2 roaches in the natural, though. 3 roaches in the natural. I mean, it's not gonna be enough, right? Bly's actually gonna go for it. 3 base against 3 base. He's attacking into Marine tank. Tanks aren't even sieged yet. Marines aren't even stimmed. We have 8, 9 tanks here. 2 Liberators. a crap ton of Marines. I'm just having a very, very difficult time. This is too obvious. Oh my god, this is obvious. Holy crap, that was clear as day. So we have... is he gonna try to go in? No way, right? No way. Liberator's gonna go harassing the main base. This force base gets taken down without a cancel as well. Scan forward, sees nothing burrowed. Sees no infestors there either. There's no pathogen glands even. Oh my god, there's a complete miss there on the fungal. Couple of biles. At least one of them hits something, a tank, but he can't give up this base. I mean, that's just not possible. He's doing some damage on the other side of the map. A couple of roaches here. Still not doing much of anything. These roaches get taken out. 5 SCVs went down on the side of uThermal. It's pretty low on workers, I have to admit. But, I mean, he's 3 base. Well, he's going to be 4 base against 2 base. There's absolutely no hurry for him. Ooh. 2 medevacts go down for free. A couple of Marines get taken out for free as well. So many Ravagers. 15 Ravagers, 11 tanks. Out of these 11 tanks, there's currently 6 over here. +3 on the way as well for uThermal. NYDUS gets built in the back of the base. uThermal doesn't really want to move forward. He says, hey, as long as I'm denying this base, I think I'm pretty okay. Like, you're maximum going to have, what, 3 bases, if you even have the forward base. The only thing he needs to be afraid of is, like, units burrowing. Imagine his opponent actually has, like, Neural Parasite or something like that. Burrows, takes over, like, 6 tanks. That would be annoying. Uh-oh. uThermal. I think one tank just died there. Another tank might die later. Yep, there goes another road. This is why you want to have a turret, so you can attack them before they pull that move. Yep. 2 tanks have gone down against 4 roaches. That's a good trade. And these units are going to move forward as well. We have a couple of infestors staying behind. More roaches being sacrificed on top of tanks. Really cool moves, but uThermal just has such a huge army. Is he going to push forward once he sees this on the other side of the map? I don't think it's even going to matter. I don't think it's even going to matter. There's 2 tanks over here. I don't even think Bly can fight this army. This is a tiny looking army. This army isn't even participating. This army, well, there's not much of an army here, but that also isn't participating. I think Bly on fire. Right now sees his world burning up. A couple of fungals are hitting, but yeah, the piles are not going to be enough. Marines are moving forward. +3 hasn't finished yet for uThermal. Eats a massive fungal. Eats a huge bile as well, but yeah, it just absolutely does not matter. Fungal after fungal, bile after bile. There's still so many tanks in the back. Supply is simply too high here for the Dutch Terran player. And I think this, sadly for all the Bly fans, is going to be it. The drone transfer to the third isn't going to be successful. And uThermal is about to, I can only assume, end this game relatively soon. It's game over. It's game over, Bly. It's time to go. Bly does like to stay in a little bit. The check mark is still clearly visible here on top of the creep. Actually, infantry weapons level 3 being researched as well. I mean, I don't understand why Bly is still in. He's being backed into a corner and has like no bases remaining. I feel like in this situation it's completely allowed to maneuver your opponent, but maybe Bly is just a massive fighter. He's trying his best, like I respect it, but also it's like his body is like really over right now. Like there's actually nothing that he has. Even if uThermal would fall asleep, I still don't think Bly would be able to win, just purely because of the siege tank. They fire by themselves and the ultimate is done. GG. uThermal wins this game. Bly taps out at 12 supply against 129. It required 10 times as much supply for Bly to realize that he was dead. Lose the game. uThermal wins. GG's. That's it. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time for a new video. Bye bye.